Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Here's another update for the Battle of Wagram project. Sorry it's been a wee while, I've been busy with just some life changes and a new job and a few other things, so just been focusing on that, but now I'm getting a little bit more time back to do some painting again, so as the dark winter nights roll in here in Scotland, hopefully there'll be a lot more painting done in the evening time. So this is what we've got so far, painted and unpainted for the Austrians. I just thought I would do a little update for them alone. But I will get out the Saxons that I've painted as well. I did some of the kind of quirky Saxon regiments that were part of the army of Germany for Napoleon as well, so I'll show you them. But this is the second corps all assembled, so I'm kind of cheating this time because what I used to do was paint all the strips individually, or kind of like I would put the rear rank of each battalion glued down on the base, so I could paint all of them and reach all the sides of them, but paint the front three strips of each one on like a lollipop stick, and then I'd put them on together so I could paint the front and back of all the models, every single model. But the more I've looked at them once they're painted, it virtually makes no difference. You can't even see in between. So I've just kind of decided to glue them all on at once, because it virtually makes no difference at all, and hopefully that'll mean I get them painted that wee bit quicker. So that's the second corps all assembled. Quite a big chunky infantry corps there, which I think is what the Austrians are needing, because I did do a a trial playthrough of what I had painted up. And there was more French than Austrians, but yeah, the Austrians were definitely needing some more infantry to beef out their numbers. But yeah, there's the advance guard there, a mixed kind of Grenzer light infantry formation with some light infantry and cavalry and artillery. There's the first corps. That's the kind of biggest formation I've got from the Austrians so far, but it's still not overly big compared to some of the French corps. There's the sixth corps as well, so some Hungarians and Landwehr in there as well, so a wee bit more interesting and varied. I just put this individual unit out here. This is the only unit I've painted from the fourth corps so far. It's a Hungarian line regiment. I'm going to put it up here actually so you can see better. But this is actually 3D printed. So Oddziel Ozmy, the Polish manufacturer who I get all my miniatures from, there we go. They are transitioning over to 3D rather than metal. So by virtue of them doing that, I no longer can purchase the metal ones, but I'm quite impressed with the 3D stuff so far. Really nice quality and very, very uniform, as you can see. I do apologise for the focus here, so hopefully you can see there. And I think they look quite good. The one sort of downside to them, and there might be another downside, I'm not sure. Some people are quite curious about their durability and whether they'll stand up to sort of play and use. That I can't really comment on yet. They seem sturdy enough to handle, and they paint up well. But what is a slight drawback is the metals being a bit more regular and obviously hand sculpted. They don't really rank up particularly well with the metals, so I'll need to have primarily fully 3D printed units and then fully metal units. You couldn't hybridize them, so they just wouldn't sit well together at all, because the metals are probably maybe half a millimeter taller, which sounds like nothing, but they look really off when they're next to the 3Ds. Plus the metal strips of miniatures, per strip you get 10 miniatures on a strip. With the 3D it's 12 I think, so it's quite a bit more. So this is the reserve corps here, so I just finished up some of these this evening. This is the Grenadier divisions, or the Grenadier division I should say, under General Liechtenstein. So kind of combined grenadier battalions of Hungarian and German grenadiers. So this will be a really punchy formation on the table, I hope. And then I'm going to paint the heavy cavalry divisions, the cuirassier and dragoon divisions for the Austrian reserve. So this is a really meaty formation, and it could prove pretty decisive when deployed in the game. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this actually, but I did do a trial game of everything that I painted for the Wagram project with my friend, and it went really well. I adjusted the rule sum up because some mechanics were a little bit clunky and a little bit overcomplicated, so I've kind of trimmed down things a bit, and it plays really easily now. And it's probably a bit babyish compared to some sets of rules, but I want this to be really fun and accessible for my non-wargamer friends. You know, for the winter nights, I can get them down and we can play a game one afternoon or one evening. So it's really quite fun. So that's what we've got for the Austrians so far. I'm just going to quickly bring you up to the side here. Forget my warlord titan up there, just ignore that. Where is it? Saxon Corps. So I painted all the Saxon infantry for the French. I'll just get a wee selection of units out here, and then I'll show you them. So these are quite interesting. They're all, apart from this little middle unit here, they're all wearing bicorns, sort of in the 7 Years' War style. So quite antiquated for the time, but quite classic looking. And the numbers of men in the units were kind of funny, so they look a little bit different to even the large Austrian regiments. I've kind of got 3 single lines for it to reflect the fact that it's 3 fairly small battalions per brigade. Actually, it's not even regiments, it's brigades that they're in, so they're kind of funny. So I'm hoping this works out okay in the table. But yeah, that's the Saxons, and then this is the Saxon Life Guard, I think it is. And they look really cool actually. They're a nice grenadier formation with cool red and yellow uniforms. So that's them. And then just a regular line regiment there that looks quite nice. I actually kind of overbought the number of bicorn infantry that I thought I would need, so I've got quite a few strips left behind. So I might do like an American War of Independence mini side project on the side of this once I get the chance, or yeah, maybe like a 7 Years' War thing or something. So I've got a little bit left behind to play around with. I got the table all finished as well from previous videos, but I think I'll need to do a couple of adjustments to it because there's a few things that I'm not 100% happy with, hence why I've not really done a final video of it, and I need to paint all the buildings as well. So yeah, all coming along well, and I hope you enjoyed this wee ramble and update, and I do hope you're all doing very well, keeping well in life, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.